Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have my July favorites. I have not been keeping up on my favorites, my monthly favorites videos, just because it takes me a while to migrate away from products I'm really loving and find more products that I really love and use them like every day. So this is kind of a small collection. I've had bigger amounts of stuff for favorites before, but I'm just being honest about these things. And I don't find favorites very often. I do like products, but I don't find something that I absolutely love and use it like almost every day of the month. So I'm staying like true to the favorites of the month video theme, just because I'm not going to talk about a product that I use maybe 1 week out of 4, because then I don't really love it if I'm only using it 1 week out of 4. So I'm going to start with makeup, and then I'll move on to some of the other things. The first thing is this Inglot Gel Liner in number 76, and it's white. I used this in a makeup tutorial recently for a graphic eyeliner look. I love using this because I never had a white gel liner before that was as creamy as this. I use it a lot to fill in here if I do like an inner cat eye, and I use it a lot to do like a graphic line underneath a black wing. I love using this for graphic eyeliner. I've been using looks like that a lot, so I've been using this quite a bit this month. Next is a Clinique blush in number 4, which is Plum Pop, and it looks like this. And I love plum colors, or like my favorite blush colors ever is like a plummy purple. I love this. It stays on for a good amount of time. Like it stays on like a good 8-hour day. I say the Clinique blushes and the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes are like my favorite blush products because they actually stay on all day. I love this color. I've been wearing this blush more than any other of my blushes in my collection. And it has this cute little flower in it, like this little like indent, and it's actually throughout the whole blush, like it's not just on the top. The packaging is really cute because it's clear and you can see through it. I just love this blush. Next is this foundation, and I know I mentioned it in a favorites video before, but it is like the best foundation for oily skin. I use other foundations every once in a while, but this is just my tried and true, always come back to it. I use it every day for work just because I know I can count on it. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation, and I have it in 6 shades because that's how much I love it, and because I get like tanner some days, because if I use like fake tanner lotion, I'll be tanner some days as compared to others. So I have all different shades so that it'll cover me for any color that I am throughout the summer. This one right here is 106 Sun Beige, but I also have 102, which is very pale, 103, 104. I don't have 105, but I have 106, and I have 107 and 108. 108 is the darkest color I have. That's when I'm like super dark, when I already have a tan and I put fake tan on top of it. I use 108. This is oil control and anti-loosenance. I don't know what that really means, but it definitely is oil controlling. It's matte. If you have combination skin, I would keep this away from the outer parts of your face. I would just use it in your T-zone and maybe use a different foundation on the outer parts. But if you're oily, use this everywhere. If you have dry skin, I would not recommend this because it will stick to dry patches because it is a matte foundation. But if you have combination or oily skin, this is just fantastic. It stays matte all day, and I know because I go to work sometimes at 7 in the morning, and when I come home and I'm home by 6 o'clock at night, it is still matte. I may have to touch up one time in the middle of the day, but that's it. I only have to pat it and it's good. It's the best foundation ever. It's great for oily skin. I use this almost every single day, and I've used this almost every single day for like 4 months. So this isn't just a monthly favorite, this is like a recurring favorite. Next is a mascara that I don't think I've used in a video, mainly because I use it at work a lot. This is the Lancôme, I don't even know if I say that right, Lancôme, whatever. Hypnôse Drama Mascara. I've had this for a while. I don't think this is full size, but this is the brush head, and it's kind of like angled a little bit, kind of like this. And it smells a little weird. It kind of smells like it smells like a really potent like flower weed, like a dandelion. But it's a really great thickening and lengthening mascara. I use this almost every day because I use it when I'm putting on my makeup for work, because I use very little minimal makeup for work. Next are some lip products. The first one is the MAC lipstick in the shade Velvet Teddy. This is a part of their new matte lipstick collection. I use this for work a lot just because it's like a nudish brown. It's a little bit dark. It's not like a true nude. I'll just go ahead and swatch that for you. That's that right there. It's just like a great everyday color. I'll use this if I really just don't know what color to use. It's just a great everyday color. You can pair it with a lot of liners. The next color is the Gerard Cosmetics in Underground. I love this taupey brown color. I love this like color family. I'll go ahead and swatch that for you. This is it right here. It kind of reminds me of Lime Crime Cashmere. I've never owned that, but looking at the pictures online, it looks a lot like that. This is just like one of my go-to colors. I use this almost anytime I'm going out just because I love like that taupey gray toned brown lipstick. Next lip product is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood. I know this has been out for quite a while, but it's a great nude. It's just a pinky nude. I think this is actually one of their most popular liquid lipsticks. Next, I don't have like a favorite eyeshadow, but these are all of my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows, and they're like this and Makeup Geek. Those two brands are my favorite eyeshadows ever. These are better than MAC in my opinion. I maybe have like 10 or 15 MAC eyeshadows, but these beat MAC by far. If I'm going to pick a color that's similar, I would pick Anastasia over MAC. They're just very creamy, very blendable. The matte shades are my favorite. I do have some shimmer shades. I've used Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows in quite a bit of my tutorials just because they're my favorite eyeshadows. These and Makeup Geek, which is mainly what I use in my tutorials, is because they're my favorite eyeshadows. So anytime like Makeup Geek or Anastasia comes out with a new eyeshadow, I'm like always right there buying it. But I've been using these for months and I've been using them pretty much every day this month, so I had to mention them. Next is a perfume which I take great care in not using too much of just because I have the smaller size. This is the Chloë perfume, and this is like one of my favorite scents ever. I don't buy perfumes very often. I only have like 3 perfumes, and this one is like the first one I bought in like the last 3 years. Like I've gone that long without buying a perfume because I'm really picky when it comes to perfumes, and this one, it's just like a really elegant smell, and that's what I like. Like it's really elegant. It's not too overpowering. It's not too flowery, which I don't like. I don't like that like overabundance of flowery smell, and I don't like the warm spice type of perfumes. This is just like a very elegant, refreshing smell, and it stays on for quite a long time. When you put it on, I just spritz it on my neck and of course on my wrists and a little bit on my clothes, and this is just my favorite perfume out of all of them. Love this perfume. When this runs out, I'll be very sad, but I will be buying the bigger size. I believe this size was $75, and I believe the bigger size was like over $100, but it's well worth the price to me because I don't buy perfumes really, and this was the first one I bought in 3 years, and it's totally worth the money to me because I like it so much. Next is 2 skincare products, which you probably saw in my skincare routine video. The first one is the Murad Skin Polish, or Skin Smoothing Polish, which deeply exfoliates to leave skin soft and smooth, and it helps relieve congested pores. This has been a lifesaver. I think in my skin routine video I said like this was my favorite skincare product out of all the ones that I use, because it is just so finely milled, like the beads in there, it's more finely milled than sand, and it gets in there so well because of how finely milled the scrub is, and it gets in my pores, cleans them out, and it helps them look so much smaller. You'll be amazed that when you look at your pores before your shower and then after your shower, after you use this, your skin looks so much brighter and your pores look so much tighter. It just makes your face look so much different. I can't even describe it. You just have to try it for yourself. I will be repurchasing for sure because I love it that much. The other scrub I used to use was not a high-end scrub. It was that St. Ives peach scrub, and those I think are made out of peach pits, and they're fairly large and they're very irritating, and I got one in my eye one time and it was just like I scratched my eye so bad. It was a very like awful experience. but this scrub is like the best scrub I've ever used, and it just makes your skin transform, literally. But it helps your skin look so much brighter, and it helps your pores just shrink. The next skincare product, and this is my last product actually in my favorites, is another Murad product. This is the Complete Reform with Glyco Firming Complex. This is a part of their Age Reform line. This was also in my skincare routine. I just used one pump of this and put it all over my face and my neck. This helps to firm your skin and shrink pores and keep wrinkles at bay and help your expression lines kind of relax so they don't crease in your makeup. It says to use massage evenly over clean face, neck, and chest, which is exactly what I do. And I've noticed that the worst area I have is my laugh lines that crease, and they have relaxed quite a bit and they don't look as prominent as what they usually look before I use this. It also hydrates my skin, so I don't need much hydration just because I have oily skin. I don't have dry skin at all, but this is like a moderate hydration to where it doesn't like over grease my face. I don't really know how else to describe it, but this has really helped my skin become supple, which it never was before I used it, so I love that product. That is all of my July favorites. It's quite a mix of makeup, beauty, and skincare. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe at the end of my video. You can click the subscribe button at the end, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye. I'm using just the very tip of this angled brush.